The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Action Light Heavyweight Championship.
You were so close. All you had to do is say flyweight and then you would have gotten it correctly. But our second match here tonight is already a championship match, and it is for the COEW Wrestling Flyweight Championship. And coming out first is the Jester, going to try to see if he can dethrone one of our long reigning champions in Pete Dunne in the Flyweight Championship. And wearing the colours out here, representing his tag team partner in Dinkle, and already spending the pirate budget, the station completely. I just realised that was probably super dangerous, as we got a Christmas tree on the stage right there that could have gotten ignited. Luckily it didn't. But Jester marching on out here wearing the red and yellow colours of the Dinkle, with the fire and everything, and is looking to get 2 titles here tonight. Jester, no matter what happens here, will need to be prepared for that long endurance game, as he is also fighting for the COEW Wrestling Tag Team Championships, as the Chuckle Fucks are fighting against #DIY. And like, I hope that Jester can not get injured, because we have seen before that wrestlers do get injured in these earlier matches and have to continue fighting later on, and it just wearing them out completely. And not to, like, spell doom for Jester, but he is fighting against Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne beat the longest reigning champion in Kota Ibushi in the flyweight division, and has also fought against many adversaries before and has gone on top. He has been one of the most tactical technicians in COEW Wrestling, and he has had an iron grip around that title as long as he is able to. And this is one of those situations where Jester's odds aren't going to be looking good no matter how he does. If he beats Pete Dunne today, he gets the Flyweight Championship, but he is not going to have to go down without a fight. And the longer this match goes on, the more punishment he takes on Pete Dunne, the worse the odds are for later on tonight, where he has to fight with his tag partner, Dinkle, in order to fight against DIY. And so, like, I'm unsure how this will even, like, turn out for Jester. I know for a fact that Pete Dunne is laser focused on keeping that title. He has had that around his grips for as long as I can remember in recent history. Pete Dunne isn't going to let that go for a single second.
And his opponent, from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Action Light Heavyweight Champion.
Pete just staring down the challenger. And that's it. That's all you need to know about this fight. And, well, all you need to know, but it also at the same time, I can see this going either way in recent memories with Jester, but Jester needs to have that experience given that he doesn't have before. Pete Dunne's definitely got experience, he's got technical ability, and he's got longevity, and like all of these things that Jester doesn't have. But Jester can get lucky and beat Pete Dunne here tonight, and if he does, he could end up being a double champion by the end of tonight. And immediately Pete Dunne trying to run at him there, with Jester stopping him with that kick there, but Pete Dunne immediately going on the ground and pound on the back of his head. Pete going after the arm. Oh no, not going after the arm. Kick to the spine there. Pete Dunne's tactic for this, I would recommend, is that Pete Dunne keep Jester on the ground. Do not let him get into a fighting frenzy. Like, doing this is probably actually a mistake, even though it is wearing him out. But Pete is the professional here. Pete knows what he is doing to keep Jester on the back foot. Pete Dunne looking to hit a few big moves here tonight. Slingshot DDT onto the apron, head first, already leading to the outside. And Pete Dunne again systematically destroying Jester on the outside of the ring, right in front of friends and family who are in attendance here tonight to watch Jester succeed. And Pete Dunne leading insult into injury, targeting the back most of the time at the moment. Jester only needs to hit the merry-go-round or any other ass-related moves that he possibly can in order to succeed here tonight. A 4 count, getting into the ring, but again, Pete Dunne letting Jester get into the ring so he can land in the opening offense. He doesn't want Jester to get any offense in at all in the start and also end of this. And Pete Dunne again landing in those strikes, keeping him down on the ground, landing in the punishment, and now grinding the boot into his chest. Now going in for another kick to the spine, as we've already seen work done on the back. Jester with a kick up there, a little bit of adrenaline surge from that kick to the spine probably. It's driving Pete Dunne's head into the corner before landing a quick rake of the elbow there. Or maybe even a forearm. And taken down into the corner. Now just grinding on the throat a little bit there. Pete Dunne needing to take in some air right there. Pete Dunne standing up, but quickly into a diving moonsault springboard right there by the flyweight challenger. The challenger quickly going around, slapping the face of Pete Dunne, showing that disrespect a little bit now. That is probably not a good idea, but hey, that is what happened, and I'm not going to deny if its effectiveness, if it does work. But quick kick to the gut, looking in for a suplex into an armbar, a Jushikatami sort of move, but then quickly turning around, and then Pete going after the arms now, possibly looking to snap the fingers of the challenger here tonight, and wrenching back, trying to break the shoulder out of his socket and going in for the cover here. This could be possibly a 2 count, I see. No, only a 1 count. Maybe I'm doubting Jester's ability a little bit too much. I might be underselling what he can do, and he is fighting back, proving at least me wrong in this bout. And Pete Dunne quickly with an elbow strike, a forearm, but quickly Jester with a rebound clothesline, trying to get into this fight a little bit more, going in for the cover here. I do not see this being more than a 1. That was a 2 count. That clothesline attempt was a 2 count. He might have knocked out Pete Dunne's lights a little bit there. A little bit more than I expected. Quickly going in for a power slam after being put in the corner. And Jester looking to go up, maybe looking for the ass bomb or the merry-go-round. Looking for the merry-go-round, landing it directly on Pete Dunne, looking for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from Pete Dunne. That move could be the major difference maker in putting the balance in this match, as it has mostly been Pete Dunne now, but Jester is in contention for this title match, and Jester is using every single offense he can underneath the bug, going after Pete Dunne's arms, making sure that if his arms is damaged, he can't use the pump handle, which can be used for the bitter end or the better end. Another springboard moonsault attempt off of the top rope. And now going into the corner, looking for a diving basement dropkick. Pete Dunne managing to scour out of there, looking for the arm attack there, but before landing some strikes on his own, before hitting that elbow straight to the noggin. Pete Dunne now lifting up Jester, maybe looking for the bitter end of his own, nailing it into the canvas there, but it might be though too close to the ropes. No, he grabs the legs away from it. Smart strategy there. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne with the win. Pete Dunne almost getting taken off guard with the merry-go-round, but as soon as when Pete Dunne got back up, he immediately seized the opportunity, and that is why Pete Dunne is the flyweight champion. I will say Jester did take a little bit of damage around the back area and did get dropped on his head on the apron, so we have no idea how much Jester has been affected by this, but we will see, I guess, later on tonight how much it will affect his later performance. But for now, your flyweight champion is still Pete Dunne.